Hello, this is Disney Girl. If you've been tuned with my channel for the past year and a half, you would know that I've been Judy Hopps in Moana Motunui. I changed my name simply because I don't want to have copyright issues. Now let's get going. I'm going to start off with my number 10, which is Dopey from Snow White. Dopey has been really overcast by his other dwarf friends like Doc and Grumpy simply because he does not speak and he has really not a good brain. He is pretty dumb and everything, but I think that's what really makes Dopey really cute and really funny. And that leads us to number 9, Oti from Pocahontas 2. Now, I know Pocahontas 2 was not really a success in the box office simply because Pocahontas ended up with John Rolfe. But I honestly really did like Pocahontas 2. And Oti was one of my favorite characters in the movie, even though he really didn't really have a big role. Simply because he was hired, in a way, to protect Pocahontas in her journey. And was there the whole time. And he's the one who defending her from the guards before they got to kill her and all that, and then he was in the dungeon with her until John Roth and John Smith came to save them. And that leads us to number 8, Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Esmeralda is a really great role model for any girl, but really is not recognized in the Disney universe, simply because it's a really dark movie and it's more for adults in a way. And Esmeralda is a really amazing role model simply because she really stands up for what she believes in. For example, for Quasimodo, who's really overcast by everybody in the village. Esmeralda is a really amazing role model, and I really did not like the fact that she stayed with a handsome guy and not with Quasimodo, because it really kills the fact of the whole movie. And that gives us number 7, Bagheera from Jungle Book. Now, Bagheera is a really amazing character because he took care of Mowgli since he was a baby, and gave the responsibility to the wolves. And Bagheera was always there to protect Mowgli and make sure he's out of trouble. He never really trusted Baloo at first because he knows that Baloo is really laid back and really doesn't care about life in a way. But I believe he's really overcast by Mowgli and Baloo simply because they have that connection of father and son type of thing. And Bagheera is always on the side and watching them and not really agreeing with everything they do. So that brings us to number 6, Sven from Frozen. Now, I know Frozen is a really overrated Disney movie, and I personally do love it, but I really feel like Elsa, Anna, and Olaf, and even Hans take the show and not really recognize that Sven was a really important character in this whole movie. Sven has been with Kristoff ever since they were little, and I really believe that Sven is the reason that Kristoff realized that he really liked Anna, and Anna liked Kristoff, and he's the reason that they got together. That leads us to number 5, Dodger from Oliver and Company. Now, Dodger is a self-centered type of character, but who slowly develops his caring for Oliver and the rest of the pack. He is the reason Oliver got back to his owner at the end of the movie, and is really loyal to his own owner and his pack himself. And that leads us to number 4, Sitka from Brother Bear. Sitka was really an amazing character, even though he had a short time in the movie. And I really believe that Sitka was that big brother role model for his brothers. And I really like the fact, well, not really like the fact, but I really admire the fact that he risked his own life to save his own brothers from the bear. But then at the end, later on in the movie, he comes back as the eagle to take care of Kenai because he was going after the bear that supposedly killed his brother, even though he's the one who saved his own life. That leads me to number 3, Princess Illinois from Black Cauldron. Now, Princess Illinois is a really young princess, and I really recognize that she really is not recognized very well, and that's really sad because she is really brave. She's the one who saved the other kid from the dungeon and stood up for her own belief, and she stayed with him until the end. And I realized that Disney does not recognize her as a Disney princess, which is really a shame because she's really a strong princess and really pretty in a way. Her and Princess Melody were not recognized as princess simply because they were not really good in the box office, but Princess Melody was not recognized because she was in the second movie, The Little Mermaid. That leads me to number 2, Milo from Atlantis. Now, Milo is a really amazing character because he has a goal in his mind to find Atlantis and prove to everybody that it really does exist. I really believe that Milo is a really great role model for any person who's really into learning or likes to read and all this stuff, because Milo is like that nerd of the Disney universe, and I believe that's why he's not really recognized as a good character. And I really wish that Disney World and Disneyland would have him walking around the park as well. And that leads me to number 1, John Silver from Treasure Planet. Now, I know that Jim Hawkins is a really popular guy and not really overrated or not rated good enough, as many people say. But I really believe that Jim Hawkins is really recognized, and John Silver is really overshadowed by Jim Hawkins. But I really believe that John Silver is an amazing character in this movie because he has his own conflict between himself and his buddies, and trying to conflict himself from taking care of Jim Hawkins and his love for treasure, and until the end where he realizes that his great treasure is the friendship with Jim Hawkins himself. Now, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you have any comments, please comment down. Any questions, I will answer as many as I can. I do video requests, and if there's any top 10 Disney movies or top 10 Disney anything you want me to do, just let me know, and I really will look out to do that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.